It's me, your boy, K Samson. So everything have a reason. You got me saying? So there is a reason why they can't stay in the same room with you. You got what I'm saying? There is a reason why people can't stay in the same place with you. No matter what you do, no matter how you try to do it to make them stay. There's a reason why they can't stay. Why? Because sometimes your success will always make people enemy to come out. Sometimes your success will always speak on your behalf. So the reason why many people can't stay in your life is because they are not permitted to stay with you. It's because sometimes they are annoyed, they are hurt. Why? Because your presence is a fire as a choosing. The reason people can't stay in your life as a choosing is because your presence is a fire. Yes. Most of people don't understand this. There was a dream I dreamed. So I was with one of my friends. So on that process, there was a man who was trying to bring us down. But suddenly, this my friend started to pray start to pray, and fire was coming out from the ground. Very huge fire. It was coming out from the ground. So the more this guy pray, the more the enemies they use breeze and water to quench the fire. So I was in a very high place. So the moment I looked down, I saw something that is going on, and this my friend is about to fall. That is when I release the heavenly word language. That's when I start to speak the heavenly language from that place. So the fire that I was commanded from the ground was so huge that the fire circulate this man, this old man. The fire circulate him, and he was unable to quench the fire before I do it. I wake up. So what am I trying to say is this: your presence is a fire. That is why majority of people can't stay with you. The fire, they can't content with the fire that you carry. They can't resist the fire. So they can't resist the fire that come out of you. Your presence is a fire, while your accent is a memory. So many of people can't stand the same room. They can't stay in the same word, in the same room with you. Why? Because you as a choosing, there's something in you that make them go insane. There's something in you that make you different. No matter where you go, no matter whom you are, no matter the type of power they carry, no matter the type of demon they bear. That's why sometimes you will just be in a place, people will be sneaking at you, people will be looking at you, people will be looking at you with bad eyes, people will just be looking at you with different attitudes, people will just be acting funny. You will get surprised, why are they doing this? That's why sometimes you will be in in occasion or in any area, people will just be acting funny. They will just be acting drama. They will just be acting some certain things that you yourself will be afraid of. That is why people will be uncomfortable whenever they see you. Why? Because they are not allowed to stay in the same room with you as a choosing. They are not permitted to stay in the same room with you. Not that they don't love to stay with you, but your presence in that room is a fire. It makes them uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? It makes them uncomfortable. They can't resist it. They can't stand it. That's why sometimes people will just be mobbing. They'll just be mobbing you, watching you. Why? Because there's something that come out of you that they can't resist. If you read about Elijah, when they come to arrest Elijah, 50 soldiers, Elijah said to Elisha, he said to his servant, when his servant said, Master, they have come to they have surrounded us, they want to take us, they want to arrest us. He said to him, if you can only see soldiers who surround us. That is when Elijah opened the eyes of his servant, when he saw soldiers, chariot of soldiers with sword and javelin that surrounded him and Elisha. You guys see, that is when he saw it, he become he become comfortable. You got me saying? So as a choosing, there are many soldiers around you. You know, sometimes when I was at home, when I was a warrior president, so sometimes I would just be imagining some certain people around me. I would just imagine some people walking around me, some spirit around me. You got what I'm saying? So I would just be imagining them, seeing them. So what am I trying to say is this: the reason why people cannot stay in your life is because there's something you carry that make your present unresistible and uncomfortable for them to stay. You know what I'm saying? That present that you carry is what make them uncomfortable, not because you hurt them, not because you offended them. That is the reason why they feel what uncomfortable. It's because your present is what is a fire to them. It's a very good fire. It's like a flame of fire. You get what I'm saying? So your present makes some people enemy. So your present make them to do what? To become what? Uncomfortable. That is the reason why many of them will not do what? Will not feel good when they are what? Totally around you. Many of them will not be what? Comfortable when they are around you. You know, there was a dream that I dreamed when I was at home. So in this dream, I dreamed many angels. This was, you know, the angels I dreamed, they circulate around a bamboo tree up. They all are with different what? Different. I can't say, but they wear different, the same garment, white. But I was in the middle. Then when I wake up, I start to I asked myself. Then I was warrior president in my place. Then I start to ask what type of dream is this? This is an angel circulated, and they were all children. None of them is above 17. Now, if it is physical, none of them is above 17. But if you see their ego, if you see their cloth, if you see their garment, very, very clean, and their wings are so big. So what am I trying to say? The reason why people can't stay with you as a choosing is because the angels that surround you, the angels that carry sword, the angels that carry fire, the angels that surround you is what make them uncomfortable. So because of that fire that the angels carry, because of those power that surround you is what they can resist. So all those things will make them what? Become what? Uncomfortable. No matter how they try to stay, they will be uncomfortable. That's why many people will just come into your life. In a few moments, they will just disappear. You will not see them. You will not see them. You know, there was a film that I watched. So anytime this lady come in, both native daughter in that place will be afraid. Not that this lady carry evil spirit, because it's a child of God. It's a chosen by God. This lady daughter have done many things, have caused many problems, have caused many sunders in that place. But whenever this child pass by, all the whole elders, all the whole wicked people around that place, around that facility, always get angry. They always get angry. Why? Because they have tried all means to destroy this child. They have tried all means to assassinate this child, but yet God still keeping him alive. God still what? Protecting him, securing him. So what am I trying to say? They can't stay in a room, the same room with you, is because your life is what is different. It's because you are chosen by God, and your body is the what? Is the temple of the Holy Ghost. So that Holy Ghost that stay in you is what do what? Walk the walk that make them not to stay in your life. So remain blessed. Don't be what? Confused when people can't stay in the same room with you. Why? Because where God is taking you to, they are not permitted to be there, and your grace is what annoy them. And the Spirit of the Lord always pursue those who are wicked and who are not ready to build with you. Remain blessed and be blessed. It's me, your boy, K. Samson. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I don't know what else you are waiting for, but kindly subscribe, turn up the bell, and do what? And wait for the next upload. You can see how beautiful today is. See the day that the Lord have made, and it's special and unique in our eyes. Remain blessed.